New York Times reporting it comes from Trump's former acting attorney general, Jeff Rosen, who, quote, has told the Justice Department watchdog and congressional investigators that one of his deputies tried to help former President Donald J. Trump subvert the results of the 2020 election. The Times reports Rosen met with the Justice Department watchdog for 2 hours Friday and voluntarily gave closed-door testimony to the Senate Judiciary Committee on Saturday. The paper says Rosen told investigators about numerous interactions with Jeffrey Clark, a Trump-appointed official at the DOJ, including one in December during which Clark admitted to meeting with former President Trump. Rosen reportedly told investigators Clark had held unauthorized conversations with the former president about ways to have the Department of Justice publicly cast doubt on Joe Biden's victory. Well, I want to play for you something. This is Senator Dick Durbin, who happens to be chairman of the Senate Judiciary Committee. He was asked this afternoon by my colleague and friend Nicole Wallace if what we witnessed after the election was an attempted coup. We'll discuss on the other side.
Look at the progression of events. First, the onslaught of lawsuits going through the judiciary with many of the judges that he'd appointed. Then he went to the Department of Justice, and he decided he would manipulate the Attorney General into really initiating an investigation into particular states. And we know what happened then. He turned the mob loose on the United States Capitol. So we shouldn't dismiss this as just a bad day for Donald Trump. It was a conscious, planned strategy that did not work.
So, Neal, in your view, how close did we come? And do you take the optimistic view that's out there about your beloved Department of Justice that the good news is the system held?
I think we came very close from everything it looks like. And yeah, the system held, but it held because of a couple of people. And it looks like, Brian, with each additional fact that we learn about January 6th and what happened before January 6th, it looks like Trump really tried to attempt a coup and to corrupt the Justice Department in the process. And fortunately, he's Trump and did what he does, which is hire a bunch of incompetents to try and carry out his scheme, so they couldn't pull it off. But for just a couple of those people, this all could have gone the other way. Most particularly, we have the revelations that Jeffrey Clark, who's an environmental and civil lawyer, was angling to try and be the acting attorney general. He writes a cockamamie memo that tries to basically say we can throw out the election results in Georgia and other places. And he even adds to the letter, he says, quote, personally, I see no valid downsides to signing this letter. Now, this letter is so crazy. It's worse than the torture memos in the Bush administration. It's just atrocious legal judgment. And you want to know how cray-cray this letter was? It was so crazy that even former Attorney General Barr didn't agree with it. So I think we do need to get to the bottom of what happened. Senator Durbin's absolutely right.